Experience the University of Northwestern Ohio College of Technologies.
The facilities here at the University of Northwestern Ohio are unsurpassed. The technology that's available, as well as the full range of classes, all under one facility, is phenomenal.
Bud Thunderstocks, feature time. Here we go, folks. Jason Jimison on the pole, Kevin Gossard outside of him, Tony Anderson farther back there in 7th spot. He is your current points leader. Brad Conover to his outside. Sam Bodine, Tim Bowen, Mark Hyatt, Boo Clanky, Andy Holderman, and Billy Seifert. Tom Williams, Jim Post. There is your 20 feature starters. Jason Jimison, hard on the gas. Here comes Barney Craig. Got a whole herd of cars chasing him. Tony Seifert trying to get her gathered up. He drifts all the way to the top. And who's leading this thing right now? Kevin Gossard coming forward. Here comes Tony Anderson down low. We're going to have to wait a couple laps to see how this whole thing sorts out. Jimison up high, Anderson down low. They're working hard at getting it sorted out. Tim Rostifer back in the familiar orange black number 42. Here's Lenny Guyton in this one ahead in the 74. Your leader right now, Kevin Gossard. Looks like Tony Seifert's right behind him. Talk a little bit about Kevin Gossard. Hails out of Findlay, Ohio. Tim Conover is his car owner. Hampshire Power in a Carnivore chassis. Twin Lakes Park, Hampshire Racing Engines, TMT, Race Ready, BTI, Conquer Chiropractic, Shop Supply, Nagy Equipment Sales, OJ Parts, Pony Express. Ooh, that's not good. Ernie Woodard, what happened? Let's see if we can see what happens to Ernie Woodard. He gets around right there. Okay. And, he gets hit once and then twice. Second hit, big hit. Well, it's unfortunate for Ernie Woodard. He's had a great season so far. Ernie appears ready to break into the win column at any moment in time. And unfortunately for Ernie, a tough night. He's right up there in the points. We'll have to see how this affects his challenge to Tony Anderson as we head into the last third of the season. It is still Kevin Gossard on his way to victory, at least at this moment of time. Gossard out front by a solid 5 car lengths. John Burton watching the action in front of him unfold. He's got the yellow in hand. Barney Craig trying to put a challenge to Tony Seifert. Tony Anderson says, okay, you guys race around up high. I'm going to race down the bottom. Be interesting to see how Tony Anderson handles this. Looks like Seifert got a little piece of the wall there. Barney Craig trying to dive down on the inside of Tony Anderson. Jeff Babcock hanging around back there. He makes the pass up underneath Anderson as well. So in half a lap, Barney Craig and Jeff Babcock driving themselves around Tony Anderson, although Anderson says, I'll have none of that. Looking at Barney Craig. Seifert brings it to a stop on the front straightaway. Barney Craig now in second place. Hey, Barney could jump up to the front, give Gossard a battle. Tony Anderson, because Babcock passed him before, or after the yellow, well, after the lap was completed, but before the yellow came out, goes back a spot. Anderson gets a spot back. We've used the last completed lap when we have to do that. So it is right now Kevin Gossard. Looks like Barney Craig, then followed by Tony Anderson and Jeff Babcock. We're about halfway through this race. Barney Craig looking for a way to get right up to the bumper of Kevin Gossard. And this race is a big race. A lot of money on the line for these guys. Lucas Oil Speed Shot showing you that there are problems up in turn 1. Sam Bodine Wow, really gets some air. Looks like he climbed right up the side of Billy Seiferd's car. Yep, Billy Seiferd.
All right, yellow flag comes out.
Currently parked right in the center of the track. Safety workers going out to give him a hand. Kevin Gossard, Barney Craig, Tony Anderson, Jeff Babcock, and Jason Jemison, your top 5 as we get ready to go green. Down the back straightaway they come. What a great shot the Lucas Oil Speed Cam has been all year long. You get right there, feeling thundering into your kitchen, living room, wherever you're watching Dirt Mania. We appreciate the fact that you do. Kevin Gossard still holding that lead. Looks like Tony Anderson's trying to pull some shenanigans on the low side. Just trying to find a way to get around and win this race. But old Tony, he's a big picture racer, so he's probably thinking, if I just keep pushing on, Ernie Woodard's had problems, I can make up some serious points in this deal. We just had a chance to see Jason Jemison out of Portage, Ohio. JH Racing Engines, Babcock Chassis, J&M Carry Out, Ludwig Auto Service, Sign Me Up, and Oregon Collision. Sponsors on that car. Kevin Gossard just really hasn't been challenged at all. The race right now is basically for 3rd place, 2nd place. Right now, Barney Craig has it. Jeff Babcock and Tony Anderson want it. Here we go, Kevin Gossard. Still keeping everybody at bay and does so for all 15 laps. Gossard, your winner. Barney Craig 2nd. Jeff Babcock 3rd. Tony Anderson 4th. Lenny Guyton 5th. Holderman, Conover, Rostifer, Bowen, Post, Seifert, Jemison, and Hyatt. Your top 13. Sam Bodine, Jim Hatcher, Tony Seifert, Ernie Woodard, Boo Clinkley, Jan Lauder, and Tom Williams.
Our Budweiser Thunderstocks winner on this 71st anniversary race night at Lima Land, Finley's Kevin Gossard. Kevin, congratulations.
Thanks, Mike. It's really glad to finally get a win over here.
Well, no question about it. And as you sport your Frontier Village belt buckle, you've got plans for that already, don't you?
Oh, yeah, there'll be a place on the mantle for that one. That's for sure.
Tell us about your outing here a little bit tonight, Kevin. Finally breaking through. You've had a lot of high finishes, not, I guess, podium finishes, but now you're set for the King of the Quarter Mile, and you're still in the points race, and you held off Barney Craig. That says a lot, too.
Oh, yeah, holding off Barney and Jeff and Brad Conover and Lenny Guyton. That's a pretty good crew of cars we got over here.
Your thoughts on Lima Land here in 2006? Is it better than ever, like most people seem to suggest?
The racetrack has finally come around. There's a lot smoother racing facility, and we can finally do some racing on it.
Kevin, who makes your program work for you?
Well, that would be Mr. Tim Conover. He'd be the car owner. Then you got Bob Hampshire putting motors together, and you can't leave out any of the sponsors. I mean, they're all a big help.
Kevin Gossard, ahead for you. You're certainly in the points. You're aiming for a championship, aren't you?
No, we're just going to continue to try to have some fun and see if we can do good.
All right, hold that belt buckle up there so we can all see it. Kevin Gossard of Findlay, our Budweiser Thunderstocks winner, and he'll cash the $800 check on this 71st anniversary race night.